Well, my name's McLaughlin, and I guess I just see myself as another human being trying to find his way back home.
Mac McLaughlin is a friend of mine. I've known him ever since I was a little kid. About 5 years ago, Mac approached me and he said, hey, there's a lot of kids here in Vancouver who could use this extra start in the morning, and how if there's anything we could do to help him with food donations, and that he'd be happy to pick them up and deliver them to schools. I said, hey, anything we can do to help.
Then I called several schools in this neighborhood in East Vancouver, and they said, sure, bring the stuff along. I load the truck up with the donations and bring them to the schools and drop them off. And from there, the teachers and the school staff give it to the kids as their breakfast or lunch programs or to bring home.
This was 100% Mac's idea. His program has grown and grown and grown. He's serving more and more schools now. I heard he's serving up to 7 schools with all sorts of organic food products, and that's incredible.
I got a phone call one day from this gentleman and saying that he has product from Nature's Path, and would it be something I'd be interested in? And I was like, Nature's Path, I buy that stuff myself. Like, what are we talking about? And I don't know, it was a pretty fast friendship.
We are a very small East Vancouver school. We have just under 140 students this year from kindergarten to grade 7. We are considered a Tier 1 enhanced services school, so that means we have some of the more needy families in Vancouver. We do have families that are struggling to meet needs as far as food, because food has been becoming quite expensive lately.
My parents did the best they could, but they had rough times on them. And 10 brothers and sisters, so a lot of mouths to feed. Sometimes there wasn't any money for food. It didn't happen often, but it happened a few times where there was no food to eat in the morning, so I'd just go to school hungry.
If they're angry, if they're hungry, if they're sad, it's amazing when a kid is not feeling 100% what a juice can do or what a granola bar can do. And it opens dialogue. Food opens dialogue. I don't care how old you are, food opens dialogue. So we will use that here to bridge gaps, and it works tremendously.
They don't know, right, that they're hungry, and that's why they've become grumpy. They just know that something is not right inside of them. And Mac Snacks, Mac Snacks are the first things we reach for, because they're very easily accessible to all staff in the various classrooms. And so once we give them a snack, they're more calm, and they're like, okay, I can move on and tackle the next job.
The stuff I get from Nature's Path is organic cereals and Pasa chips, which the kids really love, and they're nutritious. They're not junk food, so they really help out.
I don't think that people really understand how involved Nature's Path is, like in the community as a whole, because I had to do some research and I thought I knew, and I didn't know how vast it is.
Nature's Path, we believe that every single person who gets food into their bellies, who's hungry, is a worthy recipient of food. We think organic food should be available for everyone. We donate at least $2 million to food banks every year. Since we started doing this program, we donated $38 million of organic food to different food banks. So working with schools and food banks to share our products is a key part of our mission.
My heart goes out to any of the kids that don't have food to eat each day. So that's why I'm doing what I'm doing with Nature's Path and with the donations.
Mac is an example of what it means to be a good human. He does this without any expectation of return. He volunteers his time, his gas money, all the coordination, just to help kids get a great start to their day. And that is the most incredible thing that somebody could do, that act of selfless service.
I don't think I'm anyone special. Just another human doing his thing.
Kindness goes a long way, and humility goes a long way, and I don't know anybody who's more humble than this man. Yeah, helpers, right? That's what it comes down to. right? And those people will always surface in some way.
I just like to ask people to get off your butt and do something, help out however you can. Time is short. We don't have a long time on the earth. And the only thing that's going to go with us is the deeds that we've done.